Hello, thank you for your interest in RCP's latest investment opportunity, RCP Mansfield Residential. I'm Blake Lugash, the CEO of RCP. Well, we know that many of you have already reviewed ZOM. We thought it might be helpful to provide you with a brief video presentation that provides a summary of the project. This project is the acquisition of 309 acres of recently entitled land in Mansfield, Texas, a growing suburb of DFW. Our plan is to develop 400 lots in a phased process for the intended use of moderate to high-end homes. RCP will be providing around $7 to $8 million of the total $10 million of equity needed to acquire this project. Simultaneous with the acquisition of the 309 acres for $11.9 million, the city of Mansfield will purchase 100 acres, which is undevelopable floodplain land, for $4 million. With this city's purchase of 100 acres out of our 309, this reduces our cost basis to a very attractive 87 cents per square foot on the remaining developable land. The city has also agreed to build and pay for a bridge connecting our site to downtown Mansfield. A little history on the project is that our developer partner has been pursuing this deal for about 10 years. The rapid growth of Mansfield and the negotiation of these significant city incentives are what has allowed this project to finally come to fruition. Now that everything is falling into place, we have 4 different home builder groups who have submitted LOIs with terms that would absorb all of the Phase 1 lots. These home builders would also put down 15% earnest money, which helps to solidify their interest in this project. This is a large site, and as you can see from the aerial, you can't see it all on one slide. The 100 acres that the city is purchasing will be dedicated to a park with walking trails and will be a huge amenity to the neighborhood and a selling point to both the home builders and the end home buyers. Mansfield is a growing town with great access to both Dallas and Fort Worth sides of DFW Metroplex. Its demographics are also very encouraging, with average household incomes of over $125,000. And the town is part of a wonderful school system which attracts families. And our site is just a short 5 minutes from the quaint historic downtown Mansfield with its shops and restaurants, which again will have added access to our site from the city-funded Broad Street Bridge connection. This project will be built out in 3 to 4 phases, which will help to mitigate risk. Each of the phases will be financed with its own development loan, and the venture has already received a term sheet for funding of Phase 1. Here's some examples of the mid to high-end homes envisioned for the community. What's important to understand is that this isn't a pioneering project or an investment into an unknown market. We know that there is a strong market for this level of home product. In fact, there are 3 other planned communities with similar types of homes, and 2 of the 3 communities are nearly sold out. However, none of them will have the 100-acre city-funded recreational park immediately adjacent to their project like ours, and none of them have the proximity to downtown Mansfield like we do. Our development partner on this project is Realty Capital Management, and specifically this deal is spearheaded by Tim Coulter. We work with Tim on several similar residential projects, and some of you may have invested in some of the projects we've worked on with him. RCP Garland Land, which achieved a 2.8 equity multiple, RCP Highlands Residential, which has achieved a 3.4 equity multiple and actually still has some lots to sell. And there's the still ongoing deal, RCP Mansfield Land, which is across town from this project and is selling a lower end residential project. We still have a second phase of that land to sell, again, a different type of product, but that deal has already achieved a 1.19 equity multiple. We believe this is a great project, and it's in a great location with compelling competitive advantages. We've got barriers to entry, we have the low land cost basis, and we have the existing interest from the home builder groups. And the city contribution, including the 100-acre park and the connection to downtown Mansfield. We greatly appreciate your interest in reviewing this with us, and if you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you again for your time.